Good morning, my friends. Hope everybody is well today. Hey, if you like the information in this video, please smash the like button for me. And if you want to join my YouTube channel, please do that. I'm always giving you guys tips and tricks on eBay and being frugal and selling on other venues, and lots of tips on Chromebooks. Today, I'm going to tell you about what I sold on eBay for last week, from the dates of May 11th, 2020 to May 17th, 2020. This is my YouTube channel, like I just talked to you about. Please smash the like button if you like what you see here. Always trying to give you guys some great eBay information and other venues. I do a few other things besides eBay. I always believe in what people call a side hustle. I call it a side income. You got to treat everything like a business. And I did a few headlight restorations last week, which was great because they bring in decent money. I enjoy doing them. And so that helped me out a little bit. eBay sales were okay last week. They weren't wonderful or gangbusters, but they were okay. I Most of my stuff I have you're going to see here is either I got it for free, or I got it from parting out something, or I got it from consignment. I do a lot of consignment, do a 50-50 split. Consignment is not for everyone. The whole key with consignment is finding good clients that understand that Uncle Joe's pen that he wrote with every day is still worth market value of what a pen is worth today. So once you get clients like that, you'll be in great shape. But it's wonderful. I love doing consignment. I love helping out people downsizing and stuff like that, and helping the older generation who is really lost in what they're trying to figure out what to do with their stuff. Let's get the show on the road here. Let me get you shown on what I sold last week on eBay. A plethora of totally different items. Um, Here is a Ronco bread maker part. I bought this Ronco bread maker at a garage sale for $10, probably 7 years ago. And like the shoemaker's wife with no shoes, I tell everybody, part out things, part out things, part out things. Well, this was in the closet for about 7 years. We never used it. I parted out two front pieces, two of the mixers or two of the beaters, whatever they call it, and something else. I have probably made over $75 just from the parts on this thing. This was not a high earner, $9.99 with free shipping. I made about $5.25, but all it involved was a padded envelope. This is not a padded envelope I'm grabbing, but it'll be a padded poly envelope. Throwing it in there, folding it over, weighing it, using my label printer, put a label on it. 2 minutes, it's done. $5. I have no problem making that little bit of money on items at times. I know many people do, and that's fine. But it does not bother me. We all run our businesses differently, so that works for me. So that's one item. We got quite a few here this week. This was a thrift store find. I don't go to thrift stores too often, but when I do, I always run to the electronic section, and I look for these CD players, these Discman CD players. The CD player was tested, but everything else was not. Because believe it or not, I don't have a car old enough to have a cassette player. I had one 3 months ago, but I got rid of that car. Looked like a nice unit. Everything worked. Anytime I saw anything electronic, I always show it with the power on. I put batteries in it, and then I always show if it has a battery compartment. Hope I'm not lying here. Uh-oh. Where's the battery compartment at? I usually show the battery compartment. Um, oh well, I usually show the battery compartment without the batteries and to show there's no acid in the compartment. Well, usually I do that. If there is, I either use some white vinegar or some baking soda, and it cleans right up. And if it doesn't clean up, I state that in the listing, and I have a picture of that normally stating, look at picture number 7 or whatever for damage on the battery compartment. Very quickly, let's go over how I do a listing. Might be redundant to some of you guys. The title, I always make it Google friendly, eBay keyword searchable. I do not worry about grammar. I don't know why I usually don't even have any special characters in there. I don't even know why I have these punctuations in this one. I will tell you till the cows come home, don't use special characters, don't use special characters. And you'll go on eBay and you'll see people that are selling tons of stuff with tons of special characters in the title. Don't ask me what's going on. It's just best practices not to use it. When I'm selling something used, I always use the condition description here that protects you with a return if there's something wrong with it that you stated. Item specifics are very, very important with eBay and also with Google. These are stuff that people have searched on in eBay, millions of people have searched on. When you're doing item specifics, you will see, when you choose one, you'll see a drop-down menu. You want to try and pick one of those from the drop-down menu. That's something people are searching on. What kind of shipping? I did not do free shipping because I noticed all the solds did not have free shipping. I think I put the shipping too low on this because for some reason I thought it was going to go out at 16 ounces. I don't know why. Little tip there, if you do your shipping to eBay, first class goes up to 16 ounces, 1 pound. If you take the same package to the post office, first class only goes up to 13 ounces. So I did lose some money on shipping. Description is basically a copy and paste of what I had up here in the condition description. Nothing fancy. I just no batteries. Takes in. All right. So scratchers on wear. I don't know what I'm thinking of today. Okay. So let me show you my shipping. I do global shipping program. That's what that is. GSP. It's an eBay-based program for international shipping. If I want to do international shipping, I click international shipping global shipping program, I think, in your listings underneath shipping, and you send it to Kentucky. And once it's in Kentucky, eBay takes it from there and ships it to wherever it needs to go. You need to pack it correctly. The one cool thing about global shipping is once Kentucky gets it, you are out of the picture. 99% of the time, you're out of the picture. I've never had a problem with global shipping. You'll hear horror stories. You'll hear people say it charges too much taxes. I have no idea. I think they're right, but you know what? I like it. I may be losing some sales from it because I know some buyers don't like global shipping. They say they're getting charged too much. I love it. It makes international shipping so easy. If you're not shipping internationally, especially with this global shipping program, you're leaving a lot of money on the table. A lot of money. Economy shipping, I try and pick economy shipping 99% of the time. That allows me to ship any shipping option that eBay has. Post office, FedEx, priority, A box, B box, post office, whatever, parcel, post office, FedEx ground, FedEx home, FedEx Smart Post, which is a collaboration between the post office and FedEx. It allows me all that. If I pick priority mail here, I'd have to legally, not legally, eBay wise, I'd only have to ship a priority. If I ship it any other way, eBay may not honor if there's a problem with returns or shipping issues. Oh, oops. I made on this. I'm sorry. I paid $5 for it, and this thrift store does test things. It says tested, and it works. It worked. I made. I think I made about $18. I think I made about $15 or $17 on this. Not bad for a quick grab. I was at the thrift store anyway. Another part. I part out dishwashers and appliances I find on Craigslist for free. I am working very hard to complete that course. It's going to be very, very affordable. How to part out a dishwasher and sell it on Craigslist. I'm selling Craigslist. My gosh. I need more coffee. How to part out a dishwasher and sell the parts on eBay, not Craigslist. Ay. This is an easy pull. It's just the silverware rack off the thing. Free shipping, not making a ton of money on this. I used to put these in 2 poly envelopes, but anymore I just wrap some cardboard around it, and it most of the time goes out first class right at 16 ounces, like right on the edge of 1 pound, maybe just a little bit over. So I don't make a whole ton of money on this. I probably make about $10 to $12 on these, but hey, they're quick ships. The racks is where you make a lot of money, especially the Bosch racks. The other racks you do okay on. You probably make about $20, $30 on the racks in your pocket. The Bosch racks you can make big bucks on. You can make $60, $70 in your pocket with the Bosch dishwasher racks. Now there are some Bosch models that were really weird that I guess were problematic. So you really need to watch which Bosch dishwasher you're picking up. Make sure those items are selling on eBay before you pick it up. If you by accident pick it up, like I've done before, and then you're stuck with it. Or you can try and sell the parts. They may take a very long time to sell, which they are called long tail sales on eBay. Another item that was given to me, many people give me things. I've made 2 videos on this already about you need to tell everybody what you're doing. Everyone, mother, father, grandmother, whoever, friends, acquaintances, whatever. People will give you stuff. You start telling people, hey, I sell on eBay. They'll go, I have this stuff. Well, you know what? I have this whole 3 boxes of things I was going to take to the thrift store, but do you want it? Especially during this time, still thrift stores are still closed around here. They're just opening up now. I got a ton of stuff to bring. But they're closed, so people don't have anywhere to take it. Now you could say to them, hey, I'll take it and I'll contribute money to the charity of the thrift store or whatever. A lot of people just give you stuff. I've gotten so much stuff during this pandemic. It is insane. Back to here. A friend of mine's a pastor. He has moved on from a church to a company, and he had tons of ministry books, theologian books. And he said, I picked them all up. I said, okay, we'll do a 50-50 split. He said, don't worry about it. After about 2 weeks, I went, cool. And he said, here, take all these DVDs that are in this big box. This was in a box of DVDs. I've made lots of money through these DVD. This is a CD set. I'm sorry. This was in the box of DVDs. Oh my gosh. I should start over here this morning, but it's okay. We'll just keep on rolling. DVDs. This is a DVD set. See what I got in a box of DVDs. Oh boy. Lord of the Rings. I've no idea. Never seen the show or the movie, whatever the series. But hey, somebody must want it. I did my best to take pictures. I try and give as many pictures as I can, all the different sides. I showed all the things open. That doesn't even have I noticed when I was packing these, this one was missing, but then I found it in another one. And actually, I sort of messed up here. What the heck? Boy, oh boy, I'm really becoming, showing you some of my errors. Where is the pictures of the other two? I guess that's the next one. Okay, yeah, there we go. They're all there. Okay, so this pamphlet goes into the first one. I was a little confused here. I think I'm okay. Maybe I'm a little crazy from being inside too long. Did okay with this. Like I said, I got it for free, so I did really well. I think I made about $30 on it. Went out media mail. It is a DVD series. Goes out media mail. Games you cannot do media mail. You can try. I wouldn't try it. I wouldn't mess with it because your buyer may get billed for the difference. A vacuum cleaner part, obviously, a Dyson part. Years and years ago, I got several Dysons from the local garage sale here in my neighborhood. They looked like they were clogged. I could have unclogged them and sold them for about $100 a piece. But instead, I parted them out. I made lots of money on some parts, and some parts I still have hanging around. In fact, I didn't even realize I still had them in a box in the garage. I thought I sold them all, and I didn't. So I listed them a couple of weeks ago, and I'm selling them slowly but surely. Not for big bucks. A very light item. Went out at about 2-3 ounces. Did not make a lot of money on this. Probably made about $5. But again, this is just a regular padded envelope, not a padded. This is a regular poly envelope, not a padded envelope. Again, little bubble wrap. Throw it in here. Fold it. Print a label. It's gone. $5. I am totally fine with that. Free money. I got it for nothing. Well, I paid not much for the vacuum cleaners. One thing, let me show you. Is this the one that has the? Again, you want to use all the item specifics for your vacuum cleaners. No, it didn't. I thought this was one I would show you guys something about. Another item I got for nothing. I helped a friend move, and she said, "Just take everything in these boxes. I don't care. I don't want this stuff anymore." I was like, "Cool. I'll take it second or third time she's done this with me. And up, open book honesty here. I sold these once before, and it happens to the best of us. I could not find them. I looked all over the place. I couldn't find them. I'm like, holy heck, I can't find them. So I messaged the buyer. I said, I'm looking for these in my inventory. I have my workers looking for these in my inventory. I don't have any workers. Never found it. Had to cancel the sale. $39.99. Found them about 3 weeks later in another box that it shouldn't have been in. Happens to the best of us. Relisted them, sat out there for about 2 months, and resold them. I have no idea what these things are. I just looked them up on eBay and Google and pulled all the information from there. They got them a couple of days ago. These went right into a small flat rate post office box, a little tiny one you got to build, that folding thing. I was going to send it up first class, but first class was $5.99, and this box was $7.10 with the insurance. And I thought, well, I'd be a fool not to do that, especially with the delays with the post office during this pandemic. I mean, it's ridiculous, the delays. But I understand they're backed up. I understand all that, but it is just really hurting me. Thankfully, not hurting me that much. I get about one or two things that are super delayed a week, not compared to some other sellers that are getting 30, 40 things that are super delayed. So I made good money on this, probably made about I made like $31 on this. Again, I have no idea what this thing was. I just took the best pictures I could of what it was. I'll show you some pictures. And I take all my pictures on my phone and I upload them through the mobile app. Like I said, I have no idea. Just taking pictures of the sides, the corners, the backs. I was honest. I was saying the cover, a few scratches on case, coins to be in good shape, and that's about all I put in there. Got about 6 more items left. This was a thrift store find in the dumpster. They had 2 refrigerators sitting next to the dumpster. I opened one and almost lost my cookies because there was stuff in there and it was pretty gross. And then I opened up another one. There's nothing in it except these shelves. Now, these have taken a long time to sell. I listed these last July. So it's funny. Every time you'll see this, you'll see an old piece of inventory, an item in your inventory, and go, man, that thing hasn't sold in forever. And darn it, that thing won't sell in the next day or the next week. Or you touch a piece of old inventory and you're going, oh, let me move this. And then it sells within a couple of days. Well, I was going to take all these down and throw them out. But I thought, oh, all right, let's leave them for a couple more days, a couple of weeks, or whatever. It doesn't hurt anything. And it sold. I made, it went under $12.99. So I probably made about $20, $19 on this. Not bad for something I just went. I didn't even really clean it off too much. I just used some car wax, spray car wax, and wiped it off and sent it out. So, I mean, that was from when I pulled out of the refrigerator. It was pretty clean coming out of the refrigerator. A lot of money in refrigerator parts, shelves, drawers. It just takes a while to sell them. They are what they call long tail sales. Dollar store, Dollar Tree items. We talked about these before. I know many eBay sellers that make a living off of selling dollar store items. You're not going to make a lot of money on them. It's all a volume thing. Do I make a ton of money on this? No. Is it a volume thing? It's seasonal. But I always leave them out there. I seem to sell a lot more of these rooster farm sets than anything else. These are pretty thin pot holders and stuff. But I paid $3.21 with tax. Cost us $1. And I made, after fees and shipping, I made $5, $4 or $5 on this. Now, I was in a Dollar Tree anyway. I didn't go just to buy this one item, but there is money in Dollar Tree items. I know people, like I said, I know people that do it. I know people that actually know exactly how much this would weigh, and they go out and they have this listed, and they don't even have the item, but they live very close to a Dollar Tree, and they know that, like, let's say this weighs 8 ounces. Oh, I sold it. So they print out a label that says 8 ounces. They put it on a little poly envelope, and they go get it. Actually, the single item, these from Dollar Tree, put them in an envelope in the car and take them to the post office. Um, that's one way of having a replenishable and not having inventory, I guess. I don't think I would do that, but that's, hey, whatever that works for some, that's fine with me. Could run this business any way you want. That is what's so cool about it. This item sat in my store for I listed it beginning of August. A friend of mine was moving, clearing out a shed about 40 minutes away, and I thought, oh, he goes, you want anything in the shed? I was like, all right, I'll run out there. I ran out there and I got this whole set of drill. There was the drill bit, there were the batteries, the charger. I sold everything except this. I was selling it for $24.99. Guy offered me $15 plus shipping, and I thought, I really want $24. So I'm thinking, I got it for nothing. It's been hanging in my store for almost a year. Let me just get rid of it. I sent him the offer, or I accepted the offer. I really don't like doing best offers, I personally, because it turns into an auction thing. Sometimes they don't pay, and then you got to go into the non-payment thing with eBay, and eBay holds the item for a couple of days. It's just a nightmare. But he immediately paid, and that was great. So I didn't make a whole ton of money on this. Probably made about $14 on this. um, they're almost out of date. These Black and Decker, these older drill accessories. I actually, what I do a lot of times if I'm home, if I sell one item, if I'm just sitting here, I'll get up and I go pack it, and that's what I did. It was Saturday afternoon. I was sitting out on the deck, and I sold it. I thought, let me go pack it real quick. That's the way I do things. I don't like leaving things till the morning if I can help it. If I'm just sitting around, not sitting around working, but can stop. A consignment item for a bunch of China. I know people making lots of money with China. I know people that have great luck selling China. I know tons of people, like I said, do very well with China. I have a heck of a time selling China. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. Could be my listing. I don't know. But I decided to part this set out because there's no way I was going to try and box it all up and sell it as one. And I sold some saucers and some teacups and a plate or two here. And I sold this Saturday or Friday. I get half of that, so I would get $20. It went into it was perfect. I found a real big, found an Amazon box that it worked great. And people go, Amazon, you can ship that in an Amazon box. Oh, no, I flipped the box inside out and tape it. So it's just a box was flipped inside out. So you can't see it's Amazon from the outside. And I use that. And on that note, by the way, and if something does come to me in an Amazon box, I don't care. Because half the time I get it faster if it's an Amazon box, if it's a replenish, if it's fulfilled by Amazon, and many times I get it on Sundays, so that's really cool for me. But made $20 on this. It wasn't really hard to ship. I just got tons of bubble wrap from a furniture dumpster the day before, which is great. Didn't go crazy with the bubble wrap. I put 4 layers down at the bottom of the box. Put the plate down 4 more layers, then I put stuff around the edges, and that should be fine. I did send it out priority mail, so I get the $100 insurance on it if it does break, but hopefully it will not. It's going, of course, with my luck, all the way up to California. Free shipping. Great. Post office wanted $27 to ship this to California. FedEx wanted $12 to ship it to California. So I shipped it FedEx home with the $100 insurance. That just said post office. Sorry. FedEx home, $100. I don't have any problem with FedEx. They've actually damaged a few things, and I had no problem getting money back from FedEx. It is. I just checked it today. It is almost there. Cookbooks, cookbooks, cookbooks. Long tail sales, meaning you put them in your store or in your eBay account, and they sit out there for a long time. Listed these the end of March. My wife was going to throw them all out. I said, no, let's list them. I sold 3 this weekend. This one went for $14.99. I sold one for $13.99 and one for $11.99. Free shipping. They go out media mail. The average cost of media mail for these things is about $3.30. So you're not making a ton of money, but again, I take the cookbook, I put it in this exact envelope, seal it up, weigh it, label it, it's gone, or it's in my van for delivery today. I bring my stuff down to the post office. once or twice a day. I'm about a mile away from the post office, so I don't mind getting out. Especially now, I need to get out. It's driving me crazy. So there is money in cookbooks. There's money in autograph cookbooks. So keep an eye on autograph cookbooks. Um, Specialty cookbooks do really well. I sold one for $42. So just keep an eye out for cookbooks. This is a vacuum cleaner part that I got off of Craigslist. Shark vacuum cleaner Craigslist. It's not working. That's what they said. It's not working. No power. So I went and grabbed it. The lady said, "Yeah, my cleaner said it stopped working." So I look at it and I see this big botched repair on the electrical cord, like it's taped up, and I'm going. Of course, after spending time Googling the problem, I see this big botched thing on the cord, and I go, I wonder if that could be it. So I took all the tape off, re-twisted the wires together, and it worked. Now, probably could have sold it like that with the wire. I probably could have maybe bought another wire, put it in, but they're a little involved to get these Shark things apart. I probably should have kept it for myself and gotten rid of my old raggedy vacuum cleaners I'm using, but I decided to part it out, which was great. So I've got this, and I've got two other parts on there. Shark vacuum cleaners are great vacuums. I don't work for them. I don't get anything for this. They are built great. I did a video on it. You're going to need a Phillips screwdriver to part these out, probably, and a security Torx wrench. If you look down at my videos, you'll see a video, Shark vacuum Torx wrench, Torx wrench. And they have those periodically through the, when you're disassembling. I don't know why. You do pretty good with these parts. Finding the part number is a little tough. You go out to the Shark website, Shark vacuum website, and you can look up model number, and usually the part number is there. Not all the parts are listed. So if you have like a motor or something that's not listed, I would just put it like, and whatever the name of it, whatever model the vacuum cleaner is, motor or handle or whatever, if you can't find it on the Shark site, because they give you part numbers on the Shark site. Like, let me show you. That's a part number I couldn't find anywhere else but on the Shark site. So that's very important to have. Oh, one more item here, and the last one, cigar boxes. I get cigar boxes all the time. Actually, not been getting them too often because I don't know why. From the cigar store, I go to the wine/cigar store. I buy a few cigars, my only vice in life, and I grab boxes. Don't make tons of money on these. This is a free item again. There's a cigar box up there. Most of the time I just grab any wooden box I see, not cardboard. This is wooden. I just grab them. I figure I'll just throw them away at home if they're not good. A cigar box. That might sell, and let's take it home. I went out for most of these go out first class, hovering at right around 12 ounces, right around 16 ounces at times. Some go over 1 pound. I made $5.65 on this in my pocket. Not a lot of money again, but I actually found a small box for this. I prefer shipping these in a small box, first class, and unfortunately I went out to California, and it cost me like $5 something to ship it to California. I mean, a lot of sales out to California. Well, my friends, that is it. Sorry for all the the blunders here today. I don't know what's going on. I think I need more coffee. I had my 60th birthday on Thursday. I think I'm still recovering from the all the donuts I ate and the cigars I've been smoking. So thank you so much for watching. Again, please like the video if you found it helpful. Subscribe to my channel. And hey, little bonus, don't forget, I still have that $1 eBay course, 2-hour course broken down into 20-minute segments so you don't get overwhelmed. It's a course Martin Brossman and I worked on a couple of years ago. It is not a newer course. It is an older course, but the principles are going to be the same. I always try and make my courses or my teachings, people can use them for years and years and years to come, because I don't want you buying something and it's only good for a month and then you got to buy something else. I'm not into that. I want you to be happy and making money. If I see you guys making money, I'm really happy. I also do consignment. You need stuff consigned. You don't have time to sell your stuff, or your grandmother or somebody is downsizing. You don't want to handle it. Let me know. I do eBay trading. Been doing a lot of training on Zoom, which is a great platform, working out more and more for me. Went in kicking and screaming with all this pandemic stuff, staying home. but I'm actually starting to enjoy it. Okay, my friends, I think that is it for the day before I make any more blunders. You guys have a great day. Thanks so much.